I can't connect. All right, well, I guess it's working now. I could not connect for whatever reason. So I'm going to get started, whether somebody watches it or not. So the first thing we're going to do is, so these came in and they're cutting, but they won't cut all the way through the tip. I see somebody is online. Can you hear the audio? That's what I'm worried about. I'm having a hard time connecting. I want to know if the audio is working. Thank you. I appreciate that. I had a real hard time connecting to the internet for whatever reason. And so I wasn't sure this was going to work. I'm using a webcam instead of my iPhone. How does the video look? Is it pretty clear? Hey, Jim, how does it look? I'm trying the webcam again. And I had a real hard time getting the computer to connect to the internet. So I don't know if this is going to work great or not. So I've got 3 pairs of shears in from an upholstery shop in North Carolina. And it was from somebody who actually saw or follows me here on YouTube. And so Thomas is supposed to be watching me sharpen his shears. And that is getting in my way and really irritating me right there. So Thomas, if you're watching, give me a thumbs up on the... If you're watching, Thomas, give me a thumbs up on the comments. I don't think YouTube pushes out the horizontal videos like they do the vertical. So probably nobody's going to watch this live. But that's okay. I thought I would experiment with this a little bit using the webcam. Hey, Thomas. I wasn't sure what your username was. So these would not cut through the tip. I noticed that. So what do you think, Thomas? Let's see how it cuts vinyl. How's that? So that's the first pair. We need to move that camera up, I think. So that's the first pair, Thomas. Got those done. So let's do your Kais next. I noticed the Kais, y'all see that? That doesn't cut at all. So we're going to fix those Kais. I got a feeling these are probably your favorite shears. When they're sharp, they cut great. So here's what I do. First thing I do is take the black marker and I mark out the beveled edge on each side of the shear. Then I mount it about halfway down the blade. You'll see that? Let me see if I can back this up a little bit. How about that? Let's see if we can. I'm going to mess everything up is what I'm going to do. They're real heavy, so they tilt down that way. And I do a scratch test. And I want to see where that, y'all see that mark? So I don't have the angle quite right. So I need to rotate it down just a hair. A little bit more. These have a pretty steep edge angle on them. I think I went too far that time. Yeah, everybody loves the Kai shears. They're fantastic when they're sharp. Carbon steel. Not there yet. The hard part is getting the angle correct. That light is driving me nuts. I'm just going to get rid of it. Stupid thing. All right, I went too far that time. And I can tell by the sound that I'm getting close to the perfect angle. I went too far. And like I said, the hard part is finding the exact angle. That's it right there. Hear that sound? Well, you can't hear that, but I've got it right now. And I need some light here. This is normally not where I set my machine up, but this is where the camera is, so I moved it over here. That felt really good. You'll see that. There's a flat spot there and there that I need to work. I try to do 3 passes, gentle passes on it. Very little pressure on that diamond wheel. All right, looks real good. Can you see the bevel? And I can feel the burr on it. So we're going to go to the polishing wheel. 1 pass on the polishing wheel. Yeah, they are not cheap shears by any means, but they're well worth it. All right. See how that looks? Looks great. Got a brand new bevel on them. All right, so let's do the other side. Try not to knock it out of sync here. Now there'll be a different bevel edge on the other side. but we'll do a scratch test anyway. Actually, we're real close. Just a little bit of movement on that. Parallel it back up. A little bit more. That's it. All right. I got a bevel. And it looks real good all the way across the blade. So I'm going to go ahead to the polishing side. Well, sadly, I'm not getting anybody to watch this video. I just don't think YouTube pushes out the horizontal videos. They push out the vertical ones. How many times recommend before you need to replace them? You know, as long as somebody hasn't damaged them, they'll last for years and years. The problem is a lot of sharpeners will flat top them. I mean, you should get a long life out of these. So make sure their burr's gone. Feels pretty good. I'll tell you what I'm going to do now, though. I'm going to clean them with a little alcohol before I test them and the Scotch-Brite pad. What I do is I take that Scotch-Brite pad and I remove any micro burr. Ashton, it's probably around $500. Probably is what it is now. Go to Wolf Industries, or you can do a search for a twice as sharp. They have different models. Did we really got a mid-roll ad? All right, so here we go, Thomas. Let's try the. Uh-oh, wait a minute. They're not cutting that great. I feel like I got a burr on there. Let's try this. All right, they're cutting great. It's just the material. See how before it would not cut through the material? It's cutting well. I don't like that. It's got a weird. It's got like I got a burr on it. Hang on. I feel like there's something catching right there. It's probably the carpet. It's not catching at the tip. All right, so I'm going to have to do those again. And that happens sometimes. Y'all hit that thumbs up button. Maybe we get more people watching and get some more people on my channel. They're cutting, but they're still catching. So I'm going to try something different. I'm going to not polish that edge. I want them to cut better than new. So we got the angle right. Went back to the original blade. And it's right there that it's not cutting. I'm just giving it a little extra pressure. All right, I got a good burr on it, and I'm not going to remove it with that. I want it to be a super fine edge. Somebody's texting me. All right. That feels really good. That sounds good. So we're going to do another pass. Sometimes on these knife edge shears, when I buff them, it flattens it out. So I'm not going to use the buffer wheel. I'm just going to flip that burr over. And that's just the little tricks of the trade of knowing some of these scissors are a little more peculiar than the others. All right. Feels good. Let's try there you go. Now it's cutting better. So it just took a little bit of extra preparation there to get it cut perfectly. Now it's cutting like brand new. What do you think, Thomas? Happy? Let's do the vinyl again. Like butter, man, like butter. Well, I hope you're going to be happy with this. Let's try the last pair. Let's try the carpet. See, it won't cut through the tip. So we're going to fix those for you, Thomas. And I'm going to try to take them to the post office today and get them in the mail to you so you can work with them next week. Maybe we'll get them Monday or Tuesday to you if I get them to the post office this afternoon. I got a couple other packages I need to put together. And somebody just texted me, it's coming right now to bring some knives. So y'all see that? There's my scratch test. Hear that sound? Sounds a little better. We're not quite there yet. Still see a little black on the edge. That feels good. All the way to the edge, and that's what we want. It's hard to see in the camera, isn't it? But I've got the right edge on there now. So we're going to do a first pass. That was real nice. No gaps. I don't have a burr right there. Got a burr back here. So we need to work it a little bit more. Now I got a burr. I got a burr all the way across the blade. All right, one more side. I hope y'all hit that thumbs up button, and I hope you also subscribe to the channel. We're trying to grow our channel. It does help us get business. Thomas, Zipperhead Thomas there, found me on YouTube and mailed me his, this is the second set that he's mailed me, and I appreciate your business, Thomas. I think I need a little bit more burr on there. Yep, got a burr now. Awesome. All right, let's hope we got them to cut. I was really hoping more people would join in. All right, let's clean them up a little bit first. And then we're going to test all three pairs here before we close out. All right, Thomas, here we go. Hope it doesn't make a liar out of me. Let's use the vinyl first. Oh, yeah, all the way through the tip. Look at that. All right, how about the carpet? What do you think, Thomas? Maybe fabric. Oh, look at that. All right. So let's move this out of the way. Got all my scraps there. Somebody else is texting me. So here's the three pairs that Thomas sent me. There's this nice Kai's. Let's get a good piece of that fabric right there. Look at that. Just wonderful. Just wonderful. Clip, 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 clip. Let's do these. So these are your old pair. These are old Weiss. These are heavy duty, man. You know, they haven't made Weiss in years. Old carbon steel ones. Those are wonderful. Look at that. Do the vinyl. Wonderful. These old ones here. Awesome. All right, guys. Well, we got three pair of them done. Thomas, thank you very much for your business. And I will get these in the mail and text you a tracking number this afternoon once I get them in the mail. Appreciate your business. I appreciate y'all watching out there. Hey, man, it worked out for both of us. So keep in touch with me. You don't even have to text me. You just mail me the stuff. I'll know who it's from. I've got your number and everything saved in my phone and your address. You just mail them and I'll send them back to you. And we'll keep doing business that way. Hey, Jim, thanks for watching, buddy. Y'all have a great day. Let me know how this worked out. I don't know what's going on with this the webcam being different. It looks better. This looks so much better on my screen. I got the screen up here above me, and looking at it, and it looks great. I can see y'all's text really well, or y'all's messages really well, but it's not getting the people watching it like I do on the phone, and the phone just sucks. So, oh well, that's the way it goes, I guess. Hey, y'all have a great day.